Dear friends, today I'm Sri Lakshmi and today I'm here to talk about the topic love. Love encompasses a range of strong and positive emotional and mental states from the most sublime virtue, the deepest interpersonal affection, to the simplest pleasure. Most commonly, love refers to a feeling of strong attraction and emotional attachment. The word love can have a variety of related but distinct meanings in different contexts. In different contexts, love is contrasted with friendship, lust, or hate, and it depends. Abstractly discussed, love usually refers to an experience one person feels for another. Love often involves caring for or identifying with a person or thing, including oneself. People can be said to love an object, principle, person, or goal to which they are deeply committed and greatly value. A common principle that people say they love is life itself. Interpersonal love refers to love between human beings. It is a much more potent sentiment than a simple liking for a person. Unrequited love refers to those feelings of love that are not reciprocated. Interpersonal love is most closely associated with interpersonal relationships. Throughout history, philosophy and religion have done the most speculation on the phenomenon of love. In the 20th century, the sciences of psychology, anthropology, neuroscience, and biology have added to the understanding of the concept of love. Attachment is the bonding that promotes relationships lasting for many years or even decades. Attachment is generally based on commitments such as marriage and children, or on mutual friendship based on shared interests. Now, let us look at the Greek and Indian cultures. Greek distinguishes several different senses in which the word love is used. Agape means love in modern day Greek. Eros is passionate love with sensual desire and longing. Plato refined his own definition of love. Although Eros is initially felt for a person with contemplation, it becomes an appreciation of the beauty within that person and or even becomes appreciation of beauty itself. Eros helps the soul recall knowledge of beauty and contributes to an understanding of spiritual truth. Lovers and philosophers are all inspired to seek truth by Eros. Some philosophical translations list it as love of the body. Nextly, philia is a concept of dispassionate, virtuous love addressed and developed by Aristotle. It also means love of the mind. It includes loyalty to friends, family, and community. It requires knowledge, virtue, equality, and familiarity. Nextly, storge is natural affection like that felt by parents for offspring. Coming to the next, Xenia is the hospitality of ancient Greece. It is an almost ritualized friendship formed between a host and his guest, involving gratitude. In Indian contemporary literature, love, that is kama, refers usually to sexual desire. However, the term also refers to any sensory enjoyment, emotional attraction, and aesthetic pleasure, such as from arts, dance, music, painting, sculpture, and nature. The term free love has been used to describe a social movement that rejects marriage which is seen as a form of social bondage. The free love movement's initial goal was to separate the state from sexual matters such as marriage, birth control, and adultery. The philosophy of love is a field of social philosophy and ethics that attempts to explain the nature of love. Explaining love to a hypothetical person who had not himself or herself experienced love or being loved would be very difficult because to such a person, love would appear to be quite strange, if not outright irrational behavior. Falling in love is the development of strong feelings of attachment and love towards another person. The term is metaphorical, emphasizing that the process is sudden, uncontrollable, and leaves the lover in a vulnerable state. Factors known to contribute strongly to falling in love include proximity, similarity, reciprocity, and physical attractiveness. While some consider falling in love to be the most near or the nearest approach to a spiritual experience, others point out that its loss of ego boundaries is merely a temporary phenomenon which may block spiritual development. Romance is an emotional feeling of love for or a strong attraction towards another person, and the courtship behaviors undertaken by an individual to express those overall feelings and resultant emotions. Romantic feelings can also exist without expectation of physical consummation. The conception of romantic love was popularized in Western culture by the concept of courtly love. No romantic love may be generated in the heart of a person if the person meets no obstacles on the way of his sexual desire realization. Unconditional love is the affection without any limitation. Its best example is a mother's love. It is unchanging. In contrary, in conditional love, love is earned on the basis of conscious or unconscious conditions met by the lover. Conditional love requires some kind of finite exchange, while unconditional love is infinite and measureless. Unconditional love is an act of feelings irrespective of will. It separates the individual from one's behaviors. So, dear friends, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed my video and hope it was quite useful. It's now time for me to wind up and see you all with another philosophical topic another time. Thank you all for your kind enough patience. Those who like my channel, please do share and subscribe. Both negative and positive comments are welcome. Thank you all.